I always wonder, why does FromSoft go so hard on their boss music when, mechanically speaking, they're either going to destroy you in seconds or die in a minute? Why write a 3-minute symphony? Welcome to Tingle Ring. You're here again with the Tingle. And last time, yes, the Putrescent Knight and the Saint Trina. Saint Trina? Either which way, side quest. And we got a really sleepy sword that does jackal. Can you believe it? It's Tingle once again. That just reminds me, I should get a video of David Lynch for Friday, for the Friday stream when we finish up Earthbound. Rain's here, Joshua's here, and Nerdell is here, and Nerdell and Rain and Nero were like geeking out about Brawlhalla while the stream was getting set up. But the first thing they said was, based on all the stuff I've seen in this DLC, it's a bunch of really cool weapon ideas surrounded by absolute BS boss design. Yeah, actually. I feel that same way, actually. We can get the Putrescent Knight music out of here. I am surrounded by fans because we're surrounded by fire. I hate summer. I'm pretty sure most of the people know this by now. Also, potentially unwanted app found on my Windows security. Yes, security. I would like to look at it. That was a new one. I downloaded uTorrent once, and now I have to, like, uninstall uTorrent. Concern. It's nothing. Though, my dad almost... Well, he triggered a... some kind of weird scam thing, where it, like, puts, like, a whole warning up on your screen, full screen. And... It like says, your computer has a virus. Call this number today. And I was like, I had to come home from work on my lunch break, and in like 5 minutes I got rid of it. So that was fun. Because he doesn't know how to close anything. I had to go like Control-Alt-Delete into the task manager. I gave Tingle the blue hood, just because there's nothing, like, interestingly green in this game. I also gave him the Eccentric's armor, because he's eccentric. I've been playing around with shields more often. Apparently this DLC really wants you to use a shield. So, Tingle's got a shield now. Still seeing the intro screen? Okay, hold on a sec. I was busy... You slide dog, you had me monologuing. How dare you? That should be coming up shortly. There we go. You slide dog, you had me monologuing. I did some changes to Tingle. New hood. Got a shield now. I've crafted throwing items. Because what is a Tingle without crafting? Nothing, I tell you. Some spots I need to check out. We went to St. Trina's last time. We did the Theolier quest. I deleted 2 browser pop-up windows in 3 minutes when I was at a friend's house once. Was any of them burly guys in your area? Hot burly guys in your area? Because your best friend might be May. Now, if this is complete, there's supposed to be an item that drops here. Unless I've already picked it up. Unless I already picked it up. It's supposed to be like a little flower thing. That's not it. That's a mushroom. It's supposed to mark the end of the quest that she's collapsed and there's an item. Maybe I gotta get EP with her one more time. It was Work's notebook. Oh, did he got the pop-ups on his tablet for work? That just faints my tingle. I just can't. Ever since he slept with a lady, he just can't stop sleeping with a lady.
Must kill.
We know.
Mikkel.
Yeah, we know. We gotta kill Mikola. I might try the final boss. I've been setting up things with Tingle that allows me to fight the final boss easier. This shield is one of them. She's supposed to, like, fall over. Maybe it's later. Poison moves are super effective on Tingle. Isn't that the case with fairy types? Aren't fairies supposed to be weak against poison? Okay, I got some skadoosh up in this area that I did not pick up yet. I think that's in Bunny Village, actually. That's on the lower level. Yes, actually. There you go! Tingle has the weaknesses of a fairy. I did a little bit of scouting. We might as well try out the new sword. I upgraded the Milady. It's his tribute to Sigma Jet. Come on, I want to try out this new shield. Let's go. I'm gonna play Lies of T. I'm gonna guard counter your butt. Because Tingle's immune to physical damage when he has his shield up. Get back here. Get down here. I was gonna go with cold on the weapon, but Friendsoft seems to love its bleeding weapons, and Tingle's a bleeding heart romantic, so it fits. Imagine all those story deaths having ghosts around. Hello, I'm here. Why does these spears hurt so bad? Yeah, let's just, like, have everybody come in here. Everybody come into the butt. You're welcome in the butt. Those soldiers can pack a punch. This. Skadoosh. And a cookbook. What's it for? I learned how to read cookbooks last time. Grease, which is something I can't use because I modify all of my weapons. Why have bleeding temporarily when you can have bleeding all the time? The first buttoning's free. The rest you have to pay Tingle. 500 rupees. Then you get to touch Tingle's butt. With your face. Tingle's easy. There's a dude around here. I found him. He's somewhere. There he is. Come get a stabbing. Excuse me, I'm stabbing this guy. Pardon me, I'm stabbing someone. I was gonna go with the you fell over critical hit. Milady is a good weapon. There's better weapons, but Milady is a good weapon. Tingle does not have a good dexterity stat, and this weapon is still pretty good. I still prefer Nebula, though. Alright, I got that. I'm in combat. Pretty sure there was another one up here on this level. It was either an Ash or it was a Skadoosh. It's an Ash. Here it is. I can confirm that plus 10 is for Ashes. Plus 20 is for Skadoosh. And some runes. I need to keep an eye out for the red mushrooms. The red mushrooms are used to make a really good fire pot for the big bombs. Man, those guys are persistent. I still couldn't open my map. Dude's holding that pot over his head like Adam West with a bomb in the old Batman series. I get that reference. I understood it. Back when Batman was a little bit silly. I'm pretty sure... Oh, you know what? I think I know where that is. I think I know where that is. I think I accidentally marked an ash as a skadoosh. Or there's another one of those fragments up along this mountain pass. One of these days we'll fight one of those ghost flame dragons. It's just that I don't really need their communion all that bad, and that guy seems kind of occupied. Ah, yeah. Yeah. I learned an interesting trick with these things. Instead of go hunting for the rock, use Margit's Shackle. Still broken. You could use that to find, like, secret doors and, like illusory walls and stuff like that, because it sends out an AoE of damage that doesn't do damage. It's meant to hold Margit and Margot in place, but that's what I use it for. Apparently when the rock is close by, you could just hit it with a shackle and instantly solve the puzzle. There's a fragment up here. And a site of grace I didn't even know existed. This is a fragment I didn't find my first time through. I had to look up a guide for that one. So that's Skadoo Cross. Skadoo View Cross. Skadoosh View. It's a heck of a skadoosh view, let me tell you. Heck of a view indeed. Tingle, you look cross-eyed. Why are you cross-eyed? Oh, what did Mikola leave here for us? I abandoned here my eye. Just one. Just one eye. Okay then. That's that fortress. You know what? There's a mini-boss in there. I should go back and kill him real quick. The question with what? Use Milady? Use Wing of Astel? I can just teleport right into the base itself. I like having options. Maybe I'll throw some pots at him. Showed you my Kulu Limpa. Please respond. Tingle is trying to be a god. I leave here my butt. And it's a very big fragment. Now, I'm going to introduce myself at a bomb. And he dodges it. Firebomb. Those fire bombs are not all that effective. It's very easy to dodge through his attacks. Just go right through them. There you go. There you go, a little bit of rot. A little bit of rot. 2 rots to rot him. I could use shield with this. I could use shield with this. Alright, I'm not using the potion. Should start using that potion, huh? I'm now enchanted with deflecting hearts here. If I do a precise guard with it, I use very little stamina. Very little. You can see when there's like a little shine when you block with it. It's the Sekiro tier, yeah, basically. And your guard counter gets stronger too. So I'm playing Lies of T. But I was trying to go for the butt. You missed. This is your folly. Good old just defense. Which is funny because in regular Elden Ring, you're kind of actively punished for fighting like that. Shields weren't all that great. They would drain too much stamina. And you would get guard broken real easy. And now all of a sudden, hey, you should use shields everywhere. Because Miyazaki wants you to play it like Sekiro now. He liked Sekiro better. You should play it like that. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here. Besides that boss. I'm definitely heading down here today. But there's at least two dungeons. I'm going to try staying away from Milady. Actually, I should go and pick up Milady's replacement immediately. So I'm not tempted on using it until I need it. It's a bleeding weapon. It's designed to take care of bosses that are very annoying. Because apparently From Software just loves bleed. They just want you to use bleed all the time. Because they have so many buffs that go towards bleed. If you have a natural bleed weapon, you can make bleed even more ridiculous. Dog! Yes, I have to leave dog. I have to leave dog. Praise to dog. Shelled puppers are my favorite. This is a back way into Castle Ensis, up on the roof. And it leads us to this weapon. The Carrion Sorcery Sword. This is a sword and a wand in one. What kind of sword is it? It's a straight sword, ain't it? Which sword is it? Does it count as a wand? Okay, it counts as a rapier. This is a sword that when you're holding it and you have an incantation up, or a sorcery up, your heavy attack becomes the sorcery. And they just recently buffed this thing. You can also do this with the shield. Because it's a rapier. This is going to be a good replacement for a wand until later. Because I have another weapon in mind that is going to free up space on my weapon wheels. But this is going to be good if I want to cast spells at people. And there's some pretty decent sorceries in this the DLC. Just want to make sure I have enough sombers to do what I'm doing. Wow, I don't have 4, 5, or 6. I sure hope I have enough 4, 5s, and 6s. 4. I'm missing a 5. Uh-oh. Tingle job change to a proper red mage. I am the red mage, I can do it all. Both kinds of magic and sword play too, y'all. Hold on a second. So many skills that it takes to be a hero. Jack of all trades, but the master of zero. What am I great at? Nothing, I'm told. I always get the bronze, but never the gold. Well, someday soon I'm gonna be the best. Just for a moment better than the rest. Whoa, life is a tragic paradox. I say, whoa. I feel like a circle in a square or box. Why am I afraid to pick a scepter or a blade? If I focus on one sign, I'd have it made. Till that day, I'm just a man on a quest. But mark my words, I'm gonna be the best. Sorry, I had to. I had to. You just remembered whole song? At least the red mage portion, yeah. The red mage portion. Because I like the red mage. Also, what was going on with the smithing here? Oh, this is a smithing. This is a smithing thing. This is not a somber thing. Good, because then it gives me a chance to fix my whole somber problem. I need at least to find some 5s somewhere. Not many. I need to find some 5s. I like to buy 12 of each, because 12 is about as much as you need to level up a weapon. What exactly is that from? Ballad of the Mages, Brentalfloss. It has all the Final Fantasy mages singing about their role. It's a really good one. One of his older ones, but it's an older song, but it checks out. Except Blue Mage. Well, everybody knows that Blue Mages are plagiarists and not real mages.
Now.
It's just... I'm not going to spend an ancient on it, but I'll take it up to plus 24, because it might as well be plus 25. And there we go. And now it has an int scaling of S, where it used to have an int scaling of like B. So it's a lot better source of magic now. So we got that. There's also a dungeon that has a lot of like I think this is the dungeon that has a lot of the Smith script weapons. Can it be unfused on top of that? I think because of the weird nature of this sword, you can't infuse it. If I could, I'd put butt on it. No, you can't infuse the Carrion Sorcery Sword. It's too weird. The sword is too weird. Because it technically does not have a heavy attack. It's nothing but lights. I don't know why that has to do with the infusions, but yeah, you can't infuse magic or cold on it. Yeah, here's another one of them furnace areas. I've never found a third furnace area. I think this is the third furnace area? What is this? Oh, this is why they give you an imbued sword key. That's the purpose of the imbued sword key. Where does this take me then? Where are we going? The ancient ruins of Rau. Of Rama. We here now. I think this is a little isolated area of here. This is a taste of the end of the game. And look at it. There's color here. And that guy. I want to see if I can sneak up on this guy and stab him in the back a little bit. With this magic sword I found. And then maybe hit him with a Duelist Moonblade. No need to mind me, I'm just going around the back. Red Mage Tingle is also a rogue. Oh! Nope, no stabbing. Yeah, I got this. Which helped me kill the Elden Beast on my original Tingle. You can proc that frost at any time, or I'll start throwing rocks at you. If a guy is spinning at you, roll into his attacks. That's what I have learned from Elden Ring. Rocks. I'm not great at sorcery. I usually use it on Nebula. I don't know how to play a straight mage. No. I can set up an ice storm if he stops chasing me. There we go. Stay frosty. I plan on exploiting that spell with a certain annoying individual. It's good advice for any Souls-likes. I'm not sure what the advice was. I think this might be an Ash. Time for Plump Sword. Oh, it's this. It's an accessory that makes your defense higher with equipment load. But to get any good benefits out of it, you have to be heavy. So it's not all that great. Maybe for those people that have been building, like, making builds that have ridiculous amounts of damage absorption. They're using, like, Iron Jar and extremely heavy armors and extremely heavy shields, and they're, like, taking maybe, like, 5% of the damage, and they're just face tanking through things. Apparently you can do that now. I have no idea what this is for. It's just kind of here. And not much else, really. I've checked out this area. It's just an isolated plateau with a bird guy and that. And that is not where I wanted to go at all, actually. I'm going to have to go looking around for that dungeon, because I don't remember where it was. I've been there once. No, don't remove all markers. Just that one. So there's a skadoosh there. The Whipping Hut. I don't remember going to any Whipping Hut. You roll through the hurt box and take no damage because lol iframes. Apparently fat rolling in the DLC is actually a good thing because how the enemy's attacks work. So, yeah, basically Miyazaki built this game for Elon Musk to thrive in it. It's something about the iframes that you get during fat rolling and the delay in getting back up is just long enough that it helps you dodge or something. I'm not quite sure. There's something with it. I can't cast the Zaymor Ice Storm while I'm on Torrent. Oh, I already grabbed the thing here? I could have sworn I was never here. For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. How dare you? Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of backstory with that one. The Hornsent originally were like bad people to Mikola's folks, and the Hornsent were stuffing them into jars and turning them into flesh babies. That's why there's all these jails filled with flesh babies. They're Mikola's folks that were tormented by the Hornsent. Apparently they're supposed to attain sainthood by looking like fleshy abominations. She came from like a tribe of shamans before she did the whole Elden Ring business. Also, this is important. Key ahead. It's an emote. Use that somewhere, and you can go somewhere else. So the Shumi, got it. Well, the Shumi become shamans because their only other alternative is becoming lions. So I needed Oh Mother to continue more of this side quest here, because it's the only way to get into this section. And that requires going into the Shadow Keep. I want to grab more Skadooshas before I try Shadow's Keep, because there's a few bosses in there, and there's at least one of them a massive pain in the butt. I hate it. He is my number 2 worst boss. There is one worse. And like the entire game. I don't even know if I would label any of the bosses in the base game as a bad boss. But these are some bad bosses. This is Skadoosh right there. And there's a path that leads us down. Into Goblin Town. You go, my lad. Yo-ho, my lad. Ah, Miyazaki, nice poison swamp you got here. Did your mommy make it for you? Miyazaki would probably be like, as a matter of fact, yes, Mother was very talented with her poison swamps. She would make one every summer, while the blossoms were still on the trees. I just got some Gravebird armor. Can I dress like you guys? I think I'm heading in the right direction. It's just how I'm pissing off every bird in a 5-mile radius. Looking for some level 5 Sombers. Torrent, you have a little bit of something on your... Do you want to get that off? I don't think that's healthy for you. You want to kind of like wash that off? Rub it in some mud? Something? Torrent is a real G here, man. Goes through like Scarlet Rot Lakes, Poison Lakes, all kinds of things. Just sticks his feet right in them. Hi! Where'd you come from? I want to have a chat about your arrow slinging. You missed. My turn. I wonder how ice works against these guys. Pretty well. It's doing like almost a grand of damage. No, it hit the weak spot. Hit it. I killed it with perfume. I perfumed its ankles. I kind of wish these weapons were better. How about instead of playing favorites with all the bleed weapons, you enhance perfume a bit. Give them a critical attack. This they kinda nerfed since the last time I played. You can no longer point it straight down. It still does pretty good damage though, if you use it intended. But pretty good isn't good enough. Not for the DLC. It's almost like you need to be broken. I wonder how this would work on furnace golems. Whoa. Whoa, he's backing up. There we go. All three of my weapons are now magically inclined in some way. Is this map over here? Or is it up there? Something's targeting me. Oh, it's dude. It's a guy. Right here. Looks like the map might be just here. Oh look! Another sprint spring. Or spirit spring. Rao Ruins. That's this area. All of this down here. Not the green part. Just down here. And a little bit of the river. Actually, this is on a higher plane than over here. I know. They really should have had levels to their map. But the place I want to go is over here. There's a skadoosh and an ash to be found here. And I think we could go a few other places from this spot. This messed me up for a while. This area messed me up trying to get into it. Because there's a high wall everywhere. And there's a very, very hard to see hole right here. Right in this spot. I'm dual wielding them. I'll use the shield when I need to. Buddy, you are throwing rocks at me. What are you trying to accomplish? I could kill you in like a second. Snap your neck like chicken bone. There we go. This looks like a skadoosh. Try finger spot? Yes, I will try fingers. I would like to try fingers by the end of this stream. You'll understand that as we get there. I was hoping this would drag the ice down with me in like a big arc. Hello, friend! What'd I tell you about Torrent? He's a G. What are you doing here? See, that's the thing. If I cast that ability, it'll still go off. These guys could kick my butt. We taking on the Order of the Three Fingers? We might be. I haven't really been fond of them their fingers. Never been associated with them myself. I mean, I can leave that in there. It's only 90,000 runes. I don't think there's anything in there of value to me. This certainly is not going to be me finding everything stream. This is me playing Elden Ring stream. I don't need to go everywhere and do all the things, but I am going to do the cool things. The things that make me look like a real gamer. So we're just going to ignore that I died there. And of course get all the upgrades I could possibly get. I think if we follow the river down, we can go somewhere. I think it might be just a minor area. I don't think it takes us to anything important. There is a Metal Gear Solid area in this game, but I think I have to go through the keep to get to it. Like, the keep lets us go down into here, and we could follow this river, and we could end up over here in all this mess. Which is an interesting time, and I would have to learn to parry if I want to get an item there. I don't really want to get the item there. But, you know, it might be cool points. There's pests here, and they don't like you. The sun is setting. It makes this area a lot more red. Hey! You interrupted Owl! You interrupted Owl! I had a squirrel at my feeder today, and he was up on the fire escape, but he wasn't eating out of the bowl. What he was doing was he was looking out over the parking lot, and he had his arms over the bars of the fire escape, and he was just chilling. I hate pests. I wish I could use projectiles that quickly. The squirrel was just chilling there. I was like, what the hell are you doing? How are you not hot? It's like 90 degrees. You're covered with hair. How are you not hot? There is a dungeon. I don't think I want to go in the dungeon. I don't remember anything spectacular about the dungeon. Oh boy, scorpions. And they fly now. They fly now. I know it's near the end of the path by the waterfall. Yeah, when you start seeing this thing, that's where we're going. Past all the vandals. Tingle jump scare. Scorpion River Catacombs. I don't want to go down there. I won't be able to teleport back without after hitting the grace. Yeah, I got perfume. Yeah, it does this now. If you shoot it down to the ground, it does one explosion. It's like 500 damage. It's not worth it anymore. Maybe that means the other perfume ability will be more valuable now? There's another one. Got that. I got that. No, don't remove all markers. I think there's a dungeon there. All they had to do was give it damage fall off or multiple projectiles hitting the same target. I don't see why that would be a good balance, because that's exactly what Nebula does. I mean, hitting multiple targets with a projectile. Or scratch that, reverse it. One target, many projectile. And that doesn't have damage fall off. It's not even a completely broken Ash of War used regularly. It's just that it bunched all the explosions up on the ground. Let's give this a smack. Boop. I love how that's a thing that works. Oh, so this is how we find some of the other mausoleums. I never went to these. This is the... Let me see, that one... This one was western. This must be northern. I don't know what's in the northern mausoleum, but we might as well find out. Okay, buff up. Aura. Body. And healing. Let's see how I like perfume. And rot. Yeet. Oh, don't dodge it. Red bear. That's right. Keep on running into my perfume. He's got bleed on his weapon. It's been affecting me. Yeet. What, you think you like have some dragon communion for bears, sir? It's like I'm fighting Gao. No, you're not allowed to do that. I'm only allowed to do that. I do like how I could stagger this guy a lot easier than I could stagger that other dude that I fought. As long as I don't use lights against his heavies. Have I procced Frostbite on this guy once? Funny you should mention that. I remember someone poking at the files for the bears in the base game. At least some of them had dragon eyes. This guy is very cheesable with the perfume. I'm only getting hit because I don't know his moveset. Oh, you don't want to get close to me now? You don't want to get close to me now? Oh right, I don't have Milady. I don't have Milady, so I can't sit on him. Gotcha. He Korean backdash 20 times like it's Tekken. It didn't help him. Red Bear's Claw, Fang Helmet, Iron Rivet Armor. The hell set. How's the Fang Helmet look? Tingle, you got a little something like right there. What is this protecting? His mutton chops? What is it protecting, I ask you? Gotta stay the red mage. It also gives me +1 to vitality. I wanted to use the blue because it's at least closer to green. There needs to be a green hood. But, oh yeah, we got a new toy. It's a fist. It's actually a new kind of fist, and it requires strength, which I don't have. But at least I could still pull it out. This is a new version of the claws. The Pharaoh claws. You could fight like Gao. You fight like Gao. It's very wild. It pulls you forward on most of its attacks. It's got that. You can combo. This is a really good bleeding fist, but I like the Kung Fu and the regular fists better than the Pharaoh claws. I'm not too fond of the Pharaoh claws. I don't like how they pull you forward. Worse than Bloodborne's beast claws because it doesn't allow you to become pupper. Ah, man. FromSoft! You're holding out on us! There's a dungeon there. I have... Oh, this is the... I think this is the spirit spring that brought us up here. I think. I got this one. Grabbed it on the way in. I have to head to Shadowkeep. There's still stuff going on down here, and we'll be going there. It's kind of weird. The story pulls you from, like, here. You go to here, you go up, and this is where the story goes. This, all of this, the mountains down here, this whole southern part, nothing to do with the story at all. They're all side quest things. At least the story with Elden Ring at least pulled you through most of the major areas in it. I don't know what they were thinking of. I mean, I think the only place you wouldn't go if you followed the story would be Caelid and Brace of the Hailing Tree. That's it. We gotta deal with that lad. I wonder if Milady would be good against that lad. Because it's the strongest physical weapon I have. I'm thinking that with the unarmored ones at least, you should have some kind of striking weapon. Like a flail or a hammer. Thank you. Anybody want to see total destruction of a town? This guy's going to destroy this whole base. And those dudes that tried to follow me are not going to be happy either. Because they don't know how to jump. Oh, a word of note. Never ever get grabbed by a fire golem. Never get grabbed by a fire golem. It's instant death. They throw you into the basket and they do a blender on your face. Don't do it. Fortunately, they only really grab you if you're unmounted. With that. They can't really grab you off a torrent. This isn't doing too much better than the Wing of Astel, really. I mean, I could sit on his face and tell him that I love him. And then he'll sit on my face and tell me he loves me, too. But other than that, this weapon isn't really doing much else. want to kindly get stunned, sir? Pretty sure I'm working on the right leg. I shall sit on you. There you go. This guy wants an axe to the heel. Maybe I should be gutsy and try to use Nebula on his legs. Because of the huge amount of stagger he's got. But then I would have to jump over his legs without Torrent. Oh no, this works. This works dandy. Well, I partially powered super armor through that. And that. Do not grab. Do not grab. What are you doing? I never seen him use that before. Okay, noted that Nebula can hurt their legs. Also, his head is too far up. His head is too far up. I don't have any hefty pots available. It's not hitting. His head was on a different elevation. I'm gonna have to kill him with ankle. Ankle, get in here. Brian, he's using Fireball. It's just staring like, yep, this is it. This is how I die. Torrent, why are you made out of taffy? For a DLC that requires Torrent for a lot of things, he's not very tanky. Where's a basketball player when you need one, or at least a ladder? Crimson Burst Dry Tear and a Furnace Visage. Look what he did to the town, though. Dude, like half your base is demolished. By the thing you built. It's gone. Nice terrain destruction, though. It even took out the statue. Doesn't he scale with the Spirit Ash upgrades? Apparently he's supposed to. But I have a skadoosh of what? 7? 6. I have like more than half of the ashes I should have. And he's still getting one shot by most things. Into the Shadow Keep we go. I kind of like this shield because it's not a big shield. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, but it still has 100% physical. Gee, I wonder why there's so much red here. Friendship ahead. Be wary of cramped area. By the way, giant. Be wary of death. Again, people just dying outside of the boss arena. I think it's because I have never seen the boss on this save yet. So everybody's just dying outside the boss arena. Nice antlers, buddy. I see you're using the Blood Fiend arm. That's a pretty OP one right there. Why'd you die? What happened? What's attacking you? Where are you going? What are you attacking? Idiot, you didn't bring up the elevator, did you? This guy right here is a stupid. He is a stupid. Okay. Explain this one to me. Just moonwalks to his death. Good job. I like playing stupid debts. Dents right into the elevator. I see Freya. And I see Oppenheimer. Oh, the Ellier. Hey, buddy. Oh, no, it's a horn scent. It's a rope face. I will summon friends. I cast friends at 2nd level. Come on, Freya, hurry it up. This is the problem with the final boss, too. Why do you make me wait? I want friends now. Okay, this feels like a good time to buff. I kind of wanted that blessing boon. Not really, but it's a buff I'm not using, so might as well. Can we summon the Dung Eater? I didn't really do anything with the Dung Eater ever. Hippo! Hi! Welcome to Hippo Town. You know what? I'm not going to summon my Mimic. Not on the first fight. I think Nebula could handle this on his own. Wow, he's staggered already. And rotting, apparently? Porcupine mode activated. Form of a porcupine. Now I got a shield. I got a shield. That ain't working on me. Shields are too OP in this game, in this DLC. I didn't even use the thingy. You know, I didn't even use the physic. No! Freya! Man, am I glad that's not me. Dead. Death ahead, you say? Really? That's the easiest boss I've ever fought. It's a hungry boy. First off, well done. Lane put aside, I heard these were tough without any skadoosh. Yeah, obviously. You're like ignoring a big part of the DLC that should be hard for you. That's like trying to fight the game at level 1. Don't do it. I had 9 skadoosh. Now I have 11. I mean, you get it lengthwise. Rolling Sparks is probably better for damage concentration. Not good for staggers, though. Yeah, I kind of want to find the Nebula version of the perfume. Because Nebula does great. Why wouldn't the perfume be any different? So, welcome to the biggest dungeon in this game. It is a big dungeon with several entrances. And Maybe I'll do a little bit of this main entrance here. Have you fought the boar riding man? I forgot where you've been, so I hope it isn't spoiling. Oh, I know all about the boar riding man. Yes. I fought him on a previous save. I despise that guy with a passion. Fred, where you going? Good again. Yeah. Get perfect guarded, noob. Why couldn't shields be this good in the base game? I would have used them a lot more. It gives me something else to do with my hands. Stab. So what is this overlooking? Can I jump into here? There's a mini Erdtree in here. Talisman of Lord's Bestowal. Increases poise after drinking a flask. I mean, I do have a lot of poise. My poise is at 56, and I'm wearing some medium armor. Except for the duck feet. Try to adapt FF14's Gaius' speech for when you got to him, but hit a few too many roadblocks. How about, you smell and you're stupid looking. I hate you so much, Gaius. I'm gonna call you gay ass from now on. Because that's what I said when I beat him. I watched another person who said that boss on the boar has terrible attacks and annoying to dodge. I'm not fond of Gaius. I got a shield too now. I can do this crap too. I can do this crap too. Oh look, it's a miniature golden vow. The one you can cast is the best version of it. Then there's the weapon art version of it, and then there's that. In case you don't want to use either the weapon art or the faith. Okay, I didn't even know that guy was behind me. That was so cool. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I am the master of the Wing of Astel. Which is why I try not to use it so often. I ruined it that night. He will ruin the day that he messed with Tingle. Does a nebula from that sort hit Mustang more than once? Yes, that's why it's so very good. It is like 5 or 6 explosions. All of them have some decent stance breaking. Oh look, I found a shortcut. Hi, see you later. I got the arrow stuck in me. He clipped he clipped like a flab. Tingle doesn't feel it. No. Okay, that one is different. If you're not twinning it, it moves differently. I wasn't expecting that. How dare you jump over my heavy? This is my favorite weapon. Wing of Astel is powerful, I like it, but perfume, killing them with smells is my favorite. They screwed the Bastard Stars? The Bastard Stars isn't as concentrated. That's the problem with the bastard stars. Also, it's a flail, and flails are absolute dog crap. They have a terrible moveset. They're too slow to use it for anything. Tingle only feels rupee and rupee-like products. Rupee and rupee accessories. There's a thing down here. I'm wondering if there's a site of grace down here as well. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. What are those hitboxes? From Soft brand. You don't have the right. Don't tell me what to do. I refuse to listen. Don't tell me what to do. I could block with the perfume too. The problem is, even with the physic I'm using, I need to have a physical defense negation of 50. I don't got that. Which means I'll take health damage every time I guard. Do you have the left? Oh, I definitely got the left on my side, yes. Huh, I wonder why there's so many messages here. No liar ahead. Hidden path ahead. Attacking ahead. Well, that just makes me punch the ground in frustration. I told you, this thing works on everything. They may as well call it Secrets Shackle. You shackle them secrets. I forget where this leads. Why is it always coffin? It is now time for coffin. I play one army building game and one upgrade makes all AoE have 50% range. Kind of makes me miss the randomizer Diablo loot mod you played. That was fun. Chaos had you switching entire playstyles on the fly until I got the scythe. Then it was nothing but scythe for the rest of the game because I wanted to keep the golden slam. But yeah, I like started out with like what, an axe, like one of those big colossal axes. And I was using it with like 10 strength because I turned off the requirements for the stats. And then I fought Melania with it. Oh, I remember where this is. Yep. It's that area I was talking about. We'll come back there later. Now I'm going to do one of my famous speed runs through the normal section. Because I took a little bit of a shortcut. Such a thing is utterly inconceivable. We have not been abandoned. Mesmer is the son of Queen Marika. Her Grace would never abandon her own flesh and blood. I was watching a lot of videos on, like, Elden Ring lore. And reading a lot of stuff, too. About, like, how did this whole Elden Ring thing get started? And apparently Marika did not like the Greater Will and wanted to smash his Great Rune. Can we don't? We can don't. I could choose to don't that. And that's what caused, like, the whole thing with Elden Ring. The Tarnished is like some kind of invincible soldier in the way that they can't really die. Every time they die, they just resurrect so they could fight more. That's how I understand the lore anyway. How about some ice, Scarecrow? Ooh, someone has fire against my ice. Whoa. That's got some nice reach. Wow, that completely missed. Whoa. 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 Oh, you brought your friends. I don't like you. Bye. Later. Leaving. I'm leaving now. Pocket sand that guy to death. He wasn't staggering. That's another problem with the perfumes. It needs a little bit more flinch to it. People are just walking through it. Specimen storehouse. There's a few side quests going on in here. I think the way to get to the bar guy is I have to go this way. It's somewhere on the ground floor. Also, we got these guys shooting fireballs at us. Get the Shadow Knights. Shadow Guard. I forget what they're called. He wasn't a beast. Why did he have a bone on him? That guy had a big boner. Specimen Storehouse sounds like Elden Ring version of Innuendo. Oh my. They're doing research on something in here. There's like big corpses of things. I think these are like omens. You could fight a couple of these in the base game. Oh, thank you for the healing. I wish I knew what the appraisal was. It's not dog. It's probably Seek Head and then Edge. People love it. Can I get on its back from here? Tingle's doing the stanky leg on the spine. If only I had a horse. What do you mean? I'm Skyrimming just fine. I am rimming this thing just fine. I don't think you could jump on it from here. You gotta come on from above. I don't feel like this is the way to get to the boar. There might be the side entrance I have to use. This place is a gigantic maze. And it's very, very vertical. There is so much stuff that we're not doing in this temple right now. Speaking of lore, I watched a cool video on the Dancing Lion where they went inside the model. Yeah, it's two dudes. They're doing the horse thing. Could that be horse? What's going on down here? Oh, it's a flesh baby. Hello. I was just talking about you, flesh baby. Ew. Stop it. Makes me wonder if FromSoft is still using the same collision setup as they did in Dark Souls 1. Probably. Oh, hey! There's the other perfume ability. Found it! By accident. It's the AoE version of the Column of Sparks. The Rolling Spark. Starting to mess these guys up real easy now. Flesh Baby, the Elden Ring new line of Build-A-Bears. On sale now. Get yours today. No. By the way, Rain, you were right. I got grabbed by one of these once and I was able to mash out of it. You could do like a Smash Brothers. Stop spreading your meat everywhere. We just covered the lore on these things, and now I'm fighting them. Liar ahead. Why is it always pot? The perfumer class is actually real? Well, the perfumers, if I remember my lore on them, weren't like one of the few groups that could actually kill gods. The perfumers are actually capable of killing gods. So that's why the perfume should be a lot more powerful. They're kind of like the Black Flame guys. Death by irresistible aroma. Man. This Blessing of Marika, it's on my wheel for one specific reason. Mimics can use items. And the thing right there, that Blessing of Marika, is a full heal. So Mimic could copy that and full heal himself whenever he damn well feels like it. Why are you aiming so high for? Aim down. Dead. Wow, look at all the blood he left. I need this for a certain summon I want to get in this DLC. Haha, you died to a flesh baby. Haha, you died to a flesh baby. All these guys with big swords and big shields dying to these flesh babies. And I got a tiny shield and perfume. Oh, he got grabbed. He got munched. Nice poleaxe. Is it going to save you from flesh baby? No, it doesn't. Mr. Double Berserker Man could not survive flesh baby. Fleshy babies, they make your dreams come true. If your dream is dying in the most horrifying way imaginable. Ew, squishy. Be wary of right. Ah, thank you. Thank you for the warning. Thanks. That would be a clip. No, you are not grabbing me with that. Verboten. Forbidden. Praise the left. Praise the right. Crisscross. Where is this taking me? It's taking me west. Oh, it's taking me right to Mesmer, isn't it? I am definitely not fighting Mesmer yet. No door ahead. I don't believe it. Okay, it's not taking me to Mesmer. I remember just stumbling across Mesmer. Oh, okay, I know what this is now. That's like the end of the game. I just accidentally my way to the end of the game. Mesmer is in like a really obscure spot. You don't really even think, hey, this is leading me to a final boss-like situation. Because spoiler for people who didn't play it, Mesmer is not the final boss. He's just the big bad. So we're leaving from here. Actually, I should have just teleported to the side entrance. Because I don't think this is where I want to be. Mikilla compelled you so hard that you were led to the end without knowing. Still can't figure out if Mikilla's supposed to be a boy or a girl. I like how he holds the potion bottles. They're just like brass knuckles. Now you are minty fresh. Yeah, I don't think this leads to the boar guy, and I definitely want to get my revenge on boar guy. Actually, I want to open up this area and start the side quest with Ymir. I thought he was like Marika, can be both in this weird world. Marika is his mom. When Marika was courting Radahn, as far as I could tell from the lore, she also had 3 other kids. And that was Melania, Mikola, and someone else. So they're definitely separate in some way. It could be an Abrahamic thing. It might be. Where the dad is also the son, and also like a force of holy power or something like that. But lore-wise, Marika's the mom. I might as well grab the site of Grayson here. Actually, I might as well just start the side quest as I'm here. Because there's a couple steps before I need to go back into the keep. Remember, kids, holy power in this game is actually Eldritch Abomination juice. Yeah! Did you know Cthulhu is the main god that caused all of Elden Ring to happen? Because it was basically a Cthulhu. That's why everything sucks. I think there's something waiting for me out here. So lonely. Yuri! Yuri did a die. What does that have to do with the plot? We'll see. We'll see. Or at least it has to do with this plot in particular. Why are people fighting in here? What? Wait, where did he go? Where did he go? He went right into Loki. That's a cool looking wand he's got there. Ah, edge. Nice hammers. Nice hammer, Ghost Man. Radahn was her other aspect of her, if Vadi video I watched this right. Radahn was like consort of her, not really married to her, but they might have gotten some bad action. I don't know.
Well, we don't often receive visitors.
Hi, Q.
I am Ymir. Welcome to Manus Meta. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Ooh, tributes to the Tingle. A a horror-laden necklace, you say? Hole-laden. And a map. Check in inventory. Yep, that map is very helpful. Thank you for showing me this map. I love this map. I love you.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that
Tryptophobia necklace, yay!
There, one's fate will be guided by the stars.
Oh yeah, tryptophobia warning for this side quest.
To help those who fight for their purpose.
What were you fighting?
Not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not?
I am a Tingle.
Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth.
For rupees. He's got glintstone. Actually, I could put that on my shield if I wanted to. I think that counts as a parry. Miriam's vanishing, which I think is new. It turns you invisible and teleports you. It's like a misty step.
Oh, yes. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
Little boy? Is that what all the blood is for? Did people hurt the little boy? Danger, gorgeous view. Seek grass. Edgelord. I agree with that last one.
I've no interest in small talk. My only concerns are the concerns of Count Emir, and you are not among them.
Okay, thanks.
Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
She's so edgy, she has a black saber. It's not a night saber, it's not a light saber, it's not a dark saber, it's a black saber. So, he wants us to go places. I might as well do this instead of fighting Borgai because I am not fond of Borgai. We gotta go here. I believe. If I remember how I got here, this is one of my favorite side quests, except for the St. Trina one. Just because it goes in some weird places. I think we gotta get down there. She's so edgy, her entire armor is full of sharp points. Hedgehog dilemma. If she ever wants hugs. How does one hug Sonic the Hedgehog? Huh? I don't think I could jump down from here. I think this is gonna fail the too far game. I don't feel comfortable jumping down that far. Fingers ahead. Fingers ahead? Try finger butthole? Oh! Oh, fingers ahead. Luckily, I have black flame. Burn! Here, I'll put it out. Get closer. My longtime enemy, the Hand. Known offshoot of the foot. That's why charge at me. I know you guys love to charge at me. Skadoosh. Ha! These hands are very weak to fire. I believe everything other than head spikes is fur. Well, those aren't very practical spikes then. How did Sonic evolve? Offer fingers butthole. Oh, here we go. Behold, two-handing. Ah, yeah, that's exactly what I did. Crab ahead, but fingers. No item ahead. Think we head up this way. They made an entire boss out of a community joke. Well, the community joke happened after fingers became a big part of the plot. Nightmare fuel spiders. Why are fingers part of the god pantheon? The outer gods are weird. Look, buddy, you're talking about people that are into tentacles. Fingers are kind of like tentacles when you think about it. They just got bones. So they're like rigid tentacles. Think about it. You're human, right? Look at your hand. You've got 5 tentacles coming out of a flesh nub. You're telling me that's not weird? So of course they would be part of the old gods. I'm losing sanity just looking at them. 2 handing required ahead, therefore time for seed. That was a quote that Lucky Star read somewhere. One of the messages. Oh, by the way, time for fingers. Welcome to the Finger Ruins. I have an idea. Where's try? Okay, there we go. Try. Oh wait, no. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Hold on. I can fix this. Try hole, but fingers? No snickering, this is a totally serious location. Behold, fingers butthole! Of course. You know what? You get a like. You get a like. Let there be hole. You didn't do fingers butthole. This is the place you do finger butthole. So to speak up. Praise the fingers. Try fingers. Okay. You tried. Fingers, oh fingers, then fingers, fingers. Fingers and fingers and fingers, fingers, fingers and fingers and fingers, fingers. Fingers and fingers and fingers, fingers, fingers and fingers and fingers, fingers. Can you try fingers but fingers and then fingers some more? How about fingers for enemies? How about some enemy fingers? What kind of finger is this? There's eggs and fingers and finger eggs. Fingers lay eggs? I don't like these finger enemies. They could grab you with their fingers. Finger snakes. You saw finger snakes. Yeah, that's the thing I hate. Let me up. Let me up. I have a shield. I have a shield. I don't think you can mash out of this thing. I just think it kind of stuns you for a little while. That screams exponentially. These things are already creepy Cthulhu creatures, and they could also like paralyze you and shoot fingernail magic at you. It does a lot of damage. Dead. It's that guy over there. He's trying to finger my butthole. Zelda Redead moment? Kinda. Are these snakes pinkies or ring fingers? I go. Oh! Hey, no, not the head. You don't want that head. You don't know where it's been. It's... The paralyzing magic is the worst. It's got an AoE on it, too. And then you get grabbed. And they shoot it in an arc? They're middle fingers. Whoa, he tried to grab me again. He tried to finger me again. Well, I'm tired of your fingers being everywhere. I can't block that either? Reminds me of whatever those enemies are from Bloodborne that suck your insight right through your head. Oh, those guys, what were they called? The Winter Lanterns? Are you talking about Winter Lanterns? I'm running for it. I'm trying to mash. I don't think it matters. I just need cover. I'm heading to the middle. There's nothing here but the middle. Screw these fingers. I hate them. Birds were right not having fingers. Yeah, put your mouth right on that tingle. I bet that feels good. And you get a Crimson Seed Talisman, which improves your healing from your flask of Crimson Tears. Winter Lanterns are the ones that do the Frenzy aura. Oh. I thought they were the ones that also gave your brain a suck. I do remember somebody playing, but I think it was Vinny. Actually, I think it was Vinny that got his brain suck.
Another bad dream, Yuri. Put
Yuri?
that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Yuri is here?
Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
Okay. Who is Yuri? Wait a second. I do have the telescope now. Get a nice good close look at Yuri. This is normal. Tingle backsteps in fear.
Oh, there you are. The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. Now, these are for you.
Oh boy, another map. And beloved Stardust, which would be great if it wasn't terrible.
Think nothing of it. I have made my decision to be of help. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
So, you know glintstone sorcery.
I, too, am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We, too, are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime?
Yeah, but the greater will is a Cthulhu.
Can fathom its implications.
It's probably a giant hand.
Utter brilliance.
A hand made out of hands for fingers. Probably. I don't know if we'll ever get to fight the Greater Will or something. If there's going to be like another DLC after this one. Let's ask about the nature of the world. The nature revolves around Tingle.
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective. Unhinged from the start.
Crazy fingers.
Marika herself. And the fingers that guided her.
Wouldn't you say
This is what
crazy
troubles
hand?
No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
Like Simple Guy was saying, the Greater Will is Master Hand. It all comes back to Smash. Tingle for Smash. Tell us about Mikola, then.
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
You mean Marika?
Ah, you met Yulan. Well, I hope
Would you say these gods are out of hand?
the poor girl.
Oh, +1.
Her
You
tongue can be
get
sharp
half.
at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister too has a heart of gold.
Alright, I wasn't paying attention to that, but now he has finger magic. This is basically like Glintstone Bolt. And this is like Sea of Stars.
May the gleaming stars guide.
Alright, I got a new map. But it requires me to go back to Shadowkeep to continue it. Because I have to find a particular area. But, gravity magic wasn't doing me all that great with the sword. So maybe finger magic. Let me switch back over to my magic sword. Now I can cast fingernails. Oh wait, that's the Art of War. That'll seek enemies. Isn't there a summon tingle in Ultimate? There is a summon tingle. There's an assist tingle. But Tingle himself should be in the game. So should Waluigi. So we gotta go in that side. And Ness's dad is there and he's Snake. Sea of Stars, not a bad game despite the completionist nonsense. That's the Chrono Trigger-ish one with the two protagonists, right? The one that people were asking me to play for quite a while. And I was like, nah, I ain't that interested. And frankly, the streamer that I watch is a big Chrono Trigger fan, and even he didn't get back into that game either. Which made me a little bit concerned. I summoned fingers! Fingers! I can now finger the butthole. Magically. Assist trophy is how it works. It started with Little Mac. Thank you, buddy. Don't kill those guys. Moore gets very mad at you. Then he'll come and try to rot you. There is a side way in here. I need to find a way into the church district of this place. Could have sworn it was here. Unless I'm missing it Yep, I'm missing it. It's right in front of the... Do you see the door? Because it's not a door. Never mind. The heck? Am I missing something? Do I have to be up higher? There's definitely a side entrance to the castle. Maybe I follow that guy. It's okay, it feels too easy when I played it. It had good concept, but it felt... I don't know. Just a call back to Chrono Trigger. That's what I was kind of worried about. Walked past it, but right next to the fake door. Looks like they're confused too. Hidden path ahead. No. Time for Monarch. Precious item ahead, you lie. Looks like other people can't find the side entrance either. I found at least 3 ghosts trying to get in here. This map is maddeningly unhelpful. Maybe there's a cave down along the cliff. Maybe there's like an underground part before we get to the castle. But that wouldn't make any sense, considering where it ends up. It doesn't make any sense. It's like right here. That's what I call a button fail, because I wanted to remove this. I just watched a thing on how to get a second finger bell, but won't spoil. Oh yeah, because oh, how to get to the second finger bell. I know how to. I just don't remember the path from inside of the castle. Horse? No, I'm Tingle. The horse is what I'm riding on. That's why you're confused. Tingle is never a bottom. Down. Behold, crab. This place is flooded. And if you fall in the water at any point, you die instantly. Noted by the blood everywhere. Watch him. Watch him. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do stupid. Yep, there he goes. He's dead. Okay, that is 2 Moonlight Greatswords at the same time. They're both stupid. They don't deserve their intellect. That's that was like, what, Fortisax's spear that guy had? It's a cool, funky, thorny spear. So yeah, I went exploring out there. There's nothing really on top of these things worth of any note. You can kill crab. You can finger crab too. You gotta like jump across. Souls hasn't used a Mantor concept, man on man body. I could have sworn that's a thing. A finger zombie. I really should spend my runes on something soon. Before bad things happen. You don't see me. You saw nothing. You didn't see a single thing. I'm totally not going to stab you in the back. Get fingered. Fingers! I'm trying fingers! That guy's got range too. Try fingers! It's not a bad spell. It's just not an amazing spell. Reverse Centaur? Like Frankie from One Piece? He's a reverse centaur? I thought he was an android. Either the nails are pretty wimpy or the cast modifier and the rapier sucks. Well, that and I'm not really scaled for magic damage. I'm scaled for nebula damage, which is different. Because the spells I'm casting out of this sword do not count as Ashes of War. So it's not amplified by my Alexander. This thing. And also, I don't even have replacement for this. Like, I mean, I could lower the FP of skills. The perfume isn't all that amazing for me to specialize into it anyway. I don't have the Scorpion Charm because I accidentally killed Saluvius too early. Attack power after beating an enemy. Critical hit. But I don't really do critical hits. Like, there's not a lot of things that really help my damage any that I have. I just remembered I'm still in the menu. He has a form early. When you see him, just Google Frankie Centaur and you'll get a fun surprise. I'm gonna have to look at that because I never saw a Centaur Frankie. I just saw him as muscle-bound surfer dude guy. Is this a shortcut door? It's the prayer room key.
Mother to us all, favor me with thy grace. I have met many who would threaten or distress thee, and quelled each and all.
Do I even have the item for him? I don't think I do.
So
I don't need his weapon anyway, or his
grant
summon.
me thy grace. Leave me with my solitary light.
So I need to have a certain key item for him, and I don't think I have it. I could use the Iris of Grace on him, but that's for something else. I'm saving that for something else. What does it even qualify as? Wow, I can make 8 hefty cracked pots now? Jeez. I'm gonna have to get some material farming underway. I don't even know where the Iris sets up shop at. It's somewhere. Let's try recent. Because I didn't get it too long ago. It's a consumable. Because you could use it as a rune arc. But that'll turn him into a summon. I have another plan for him. I need the occultation one. So I could get his weapon. That I'm not going to use, but there's no point in interacting with him if I'm not going to do anything with him. He needs help seeing the grace. Fingers! Fingers! Now perfume. Yeah, get messed up. The perfume can stagger, and I will capitalize on that with something else. I think this is the way if we want to drain the area. Bat! Bats! Bats are a stinky boy and they deserve to be in the water. Get in there. What are you stuck on? Nice ragdolls, by the way. Why is it always whole? Yeah, Miyazaki. Why is it always whole? Liar ahead. There's the liar. Boy, oh boy, do I love me some bones. I don't go around the outside of this thing. I don't think this is the way you go to drain it. Hugwartsted. Bat, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? He asked calmly. Did you do it? Who's the actor for Gandalf? Ian McKellen, I think his name was? You missed. Oh wait, no you didn't. Ah! Okay, that's gonna be a problem. I want those runes back. And then I'm going to be stabbing him with the Nebula Sword, because these guys can be tough. I just have to not die on the way back. These FromSoft games sure do like narrow passageways over insta-death pits. Every single game I've ever played that's a Souls-like has something like this. The ultimate FromSoft tip. Don't die. Okay, this is the rough jump. That's a rough jump. Don't mind that ulcerated tree spirit down there. He's just fine. He's having a swim. And make sure you're lined up with this. Okay, now it's for the first guy. That crab. Don't target the crab. Mess him up. Decease the crabs. But there's so many. He has so many universes now. How can I decease all these crabs? Okay, that was the important part. Fire versus space. Oh, right, I have a shield. What am I doing? Right, I remember. I have a shield. This is the way I went, right? Fire indeed hot. I think this might be the way. Either that or it's a fancy way into the specimen area. The storehouse. Either way, I don't really care about the water level of the cathedral right now. Boy, we're doing a lot of up. This is a lot of up. Yep, it's another part of the storehouse. Is there a site of grace around here? Good. This, I think, is the 4th floor. Oh, back section. Actually, this is where I want to be. I want to go to the back section. Snake? Snake? Oh, looks like I'm going to have to look up that thing again. It's time once again to play Will It Snake. At least I know what to search for now. Actually, it's on my history. Are we ready? Oh, I'm being attacked by a guy. He wants to compare spells. Finger wins. Right, you don't mind. I was trying to snake here.
I saved hundreds with...
Uh-oh. Mute. Don't you love YouTube? I should have gotten that video by now.
What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme.
Ah!
I give my life, not for...
It looked awesome, but we only got half a snake. We only got half a snake. Here, I'll play the rest of it.
honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
I'm trying to sneak around, but my armor is dummy thick. Tarnished, what's wrong? Tarnished! Tarnished! So makes me want to make a snake character, but I already did a CQC character. Even though he does kind of look like Snake to begin with, but it was supposed to be Jonathan Banfield, not Rabbit. Stab. I think I'm going the right way to get into the boar guy. Grace ahead. Is there a Grace out here? I don't think there's a Grace out here, buddy. I think this is a way up. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a way down, actually. Oops. I didn't break that. La Milana build could only use archaeology attacks. I did that. La Mezzo was my first one. He used whips and he had faith. Whips, faith, and intelligence. And a little bit of arcane for bleed. Now I'm just murdering because I can. Some of these guys don't even aggro. Whoa. Where is that boar fellow?
Let me see.
Oh, Oh, I hear someone familiar.
Dirty little letters.
Quit it. It's Freya.
Take it slow. Take it slow.
Ah, it's a good thing there's a Grace nearby. Even though I think I gotta go up the snake ladder again. You break, you buy. I gotta go up the snake ladder again. Freya, the rat girl from FF9. Yeah, she's in this game. It's kind of funny we've gotten far enough in FromSoft's catalog that they're reusing names. Freya was the spider boss from Dark Souls 2. What about the puppy with the sword in his mouth from the first Dark Souls? When's Din gonna come back? Since they like Norse so much. Gotta get that guy out of there. But I think I could run past the other dude. Let's do a stealthy run. All I want to do is get to Borgai. Get the Grace before Borgai. I was aiming to do all of Ymir's quest. Nice job. But I would just be happy with the sight of Grace at this time. It's down here. I never got through Dark Souls 2. Why? I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't know. I didn't like Dark Souls. Bloodborne's okay. I only played like the demake version of it though. That had PlayStation graphics. I didn't actually play Bloodborne. My first Souls-like was this. Then Lies of P and Another Crab's Treasure. Stab. How about I cover with your magic? Somebody heal this guy? Did you heal this guy? Did you heal this guy? Ow. Dude. I didn't even know you could fail a backstab. I thought it was like a scripted cutscene kind of thing. Get over here. I think this is the way you go if you want to go to Mesmer. I remember something like this before I got the Mesmer's area. D2 is a bit of an oddball, but it paved the way for a lot of things that Souls used, moving into 3 and onward. Like the message thing, right? Didn't the message thing come in from Dark Souls 2? Liar ahead. Should have checked it my way. Then it would have opened a secret that no one ever saw before. I know there's a Grace by Freya. It's not the Grace I wanted, but it's a Grace. I think it's upstairs. Like I said, this place is one big legacy dungeon maze. And there I go, getting targeting places I didn't want targeted. Come on. You know you want to get closer. You totally want to get closer. These guys are rough. These fire knights. I know all From Software games are hard, but 2 just didn't click. That is understandable. I think the weapon selection in this DLC is neat, but I am not too fond of the bosses. There's Freya. We'll deal with her later. I'm just using this as a save point. Because I'm still trying to find a way down. Oh, though that's certainly one way down. This place looks familiar, actually. I don't know what it looks familiar of, but it looks familiar as something. Jump. Maybe if I get down to that statue down there. Religious imagery. Try jump, but lose ankles. There's a fire guy. Fire guy. He really knows how to weave his spells together. The thing is, I don't have a lot of stamina. And wouldn't you know it, every time I find a site of grace, I do not spend my runes. Watch me fail this jump. Okay, camera, could you, like, give me a hand here, camera. I think it was that guy. It was that guy to jump me. Gotta get used to guard countering. Guard countering. Bet you look like a ninny now, don't ya? That guy just swings so many weapons. How can I stamina? Can we offer you a finger and he's trying jump times? See, this guy's a single knife. This is the single knife guy. He's not as bad. My shield has some pretty good magic absorption, but it's not great. I need graces. I need the grace I want to have. More specifically. I feel like I'm going in the completely different direction than where I'm supposed to be going. Can I get on the thing from here? This omen? Yes! Yeah, we got that at least. I got an idea. Let's go back to the back door side of Grace. Maybe there's another way? Who's your favorite boss of the DLC? Mesmer's not bad. Dancing Dragon is fun to look at. I know that that's not much of an answer, though. Down here, maybe? Bolt Drake Talisman, huh? It'd be kind of spoilers, but the boss of Ymir's side quest I really like because it's weird looking. Found a shortcut. I didn't even know this shortcut was here because I never saw that talisman before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up where that the exit is, because I know it has something to do with the back door side of Grace. This back section part has another connecting path to it that leads over here. But this map sucks. So it's hard to tell. Maybe it's that way. There's no path here. There's no path here, only fire. And this is a jump down with no way forward. Like, right there. That way. I need to go that way. But I can't remember how I got over into that section. Seek up. Buddy, you don't know what I'm seeking. I might have to call it. Might have to call it and look it up later. I was really hoping to get that Site of Grace, because then we could do the Ymir boss. We could do Jerkface on the boar. I hate him. We could do Mesmer. We could try draining the castle. Didn't see it coming. There's like so many bosses in this particular area. There's like, of course, Mesmer. There's boss. Boss leads to a boss. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Because otherwise it's going to be like another half hour of me roaming around this gigantic maze-like area trying to find out where to go. Thanks for showing up to Elden Ring. And Friday we're going to have Earthbound stuff. Wow, that game closed weird on the stream end. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up for Elden Ring to get tingled. We'll tingle again next Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and then the week after that is Wednesday, Thursday again. Hopefully, the schedule is balancing itself out, but the last time I said that, then it went weird again, so I'm not saying anything this time except for the initial. But I'll see you on Friday for some Earthbound, the end of Earthbound. We're level 99. It should be easy. Maybe we'll do something extra on the side if we have enough time. Good night, everybody.